So I'm leaving Hawaii bittersweetly. The sweet part is that I am going to be getting back into my venture that I term a stray project, which is my tiny home on wheels, or glorious phrase for my van. I guess I'll just show you what she looks like. So this is Eva, which I've named after the character in Wall-E, the girl robot. Before I repainted her, she was the same colors as the character Eva. And she was a 1991 Ford Econoline with a 7.3 liter diesel engine. And I got her with 7,000 original miles, which is pretty insane. And I didn't really know if that was going to be true until I saw her. And she still had the plastic covering over the chrome that was on the door. I guess I'm gonna make this YouTube video to kind of show where I'm at and where I'm going. And where I'm at is with this big monster of a child who I'm dog sitting. Say hi, Otis. Okay. I'm also watching 2 other dogs. Okay, Bubba. Okay. And taking care of the homestead as you will. Just a pup. Ray Otis. I also have access to his van, which is something that he's gonna convert into a little adventure rig. So I'm originally from South Carolina, but I lived out here in Maui about 2.5, almost 3 years ago now. For a time, I was living and working, and I am back here again, and I didn't want to leave the first time, and I don't really want to leave now. But the benefit of having a van home is that it's mobile, and one day when I decide to retire and live out here for reals, I can always have her shipped out here. But basically, in the time frame, in the gap in between the times that I was living here, which is about 2 years, a lot of life happened, and that included me building out my tiny home. So I'm nearly done, and that's what I'm going back for. When I first lived out here, I fell so hard in love with life in general, and my appreciation for this earth was through the roof. I guess it was just the culture and being so immersed within nature. And also the alternative lifestyles out here are a lot more common. Van life and living in different structures. I actually stayed in multiple farms and lived in different dwellings. When I was out here, I stayed in this dome wigwam tent thing. I lived in vans, and I stayed in different places all over the place. And same with the attention to sustainability. So like, plastic bags and plastic straws are all banned out here. And then solar power and wind power are a lot more prevalent than what like I'm used to or exposed to back at home. So I don't know, I felt so appreciative of the way that you could see things unfolding out here. When I had to leave the first time, I had to go back to photograph my dad's wedding. Most of the peers and friends of mine were, starting families, settling down, getting homes, but I don't have anything against that whatsoever, as I may aspire for that one day as well. But currently I'm still seeking to create a lifestyle that is conducive to more love and more consciousness and more autonomy over my time. All of that is totally possible in a home or an apartment. I just know that this specific lifestyle, building out my little tiny space, is what my soul needs in order for it to grow. And yeah, so the week that I got back in 2016, it was just so effortless and everything was just rolling so smoothly. I sold my vehicle and had the funds to get Eva, and I found her on Craigslist 4 hours away, and I drove her back, and she was mine. I didn't actually convert her until about a year later because I used her for work. I was transporting artwork and jewelry that I made with my sister, and we were working in local markets and pop-up shops and stuff like that. So the process of the conversion was intense. It was transformational, painful at times, and there's a lot of learning that needed to be done in order to complete her. And I'm not fully completed. The electrical needs to be finished, some, you know, rudimentary plumbing, just simple. I'll probably just have like a hand pump or like a foot pump sink. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna enjoy what little time I have left here on this magical island, and as always, much aloha and mahalo for being with me in this little video. Don't let his looks deceive you.